Hey, what is up, guys? This is going to be a few gameplays for Master Duel on a stream the other day. Remember, I stream every Monday and Friday, Master Duel and other Yu-Gi-Oh! Gameplay. These are games that I played with branded and very high-rated Master Duel, and they are games where I either bricked or I went second and I had no business winning them. I'm going to show you guys how to win in impossible situations with branded. Leave a like down below, and let's get right into it.
Wakaushi plus any monster discard.
Equals anything in the game, I know. Try branded synchro, you might like it. Trust me, I've played branded synchro before. At some point, we'll play branded synchro, but I don't know, I don't quite believe in it. Maybe in Master Duel it's a little bit better, but I don't know. Also, Master Duel is just really unbearable to me, honestly. Like, I don't know, it's pretty bad at the moment. I'm just about to get FTK'd by heroes here anyway. So we're probably gonna swap over to Master Duel, dueling book testing. It's like actually crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I could be like, lol, set up a duel room so you could duel me, but like,
I honestly just like, I don't understand Master Duel at the end of the day. I have to set up my deck to play against like 30 different decks without a side deck. And half of them I just lose to if I go second against them and I don't see Maxx essentially, or just like the proper board breaker. So, ugh. And like branded's still like great. I just like, I don't know. I mean, I did draw a Bestial at least versus heroes, so maybe I can banish off the Dark Angel, but his hand's not. I mean, drawing a branded banishment isn't great. I mean, the other cards are pretty okay though.
I'm playing against Dragon Link. Playing against Dragon Link right now, and they got Druisworm plus Rocket Tracer. And if they go into Chaos Angel right now, they lose the duel.
Really?
Yeah, because they go chain 1 Chaos Angel, target Battle Ocean, chain 2 Druisworm, target Aqua, and I just go chain 3 Wave, target Chaos Angel.
Beautiful.
So I negate Chaos Angel's effects, so it doesn't banish Battle Ocean, and then I'm unaffected from the Druisworm.
What's up, Core HCT? How's it going? Why Ryzeal you can win against it with a good hand? Yeah, exactly. Like, I think Malice should be the deck people are hating on, honestly. Like, I do think Malice should be, like, we see in the OCG, it's currently the best deck after they put X to 1 and they hit Allure to, like, 1. I'm pretty, or maybe it's at 2. I forgot. I think it's at 2. So, yeah, no, I think, like, Malice is going to have to get hit even more because it's, like, the deck, quote-unquote, can't go second with its engine, but it still has upsides. It still has access code talker. It still can run, like, Dominus Impulse and, you know, like, 15 non-engine. So it's, like, overall, it's still going to be probably like post Ryzeal hit the best deck if they don't do something more about it, in my opinion. Like putting like one of the names to 1, you know. And they're about to get more support anyway, so they're gonna have to probably put whether it's Dormouse or the White Rabbit to 1. Unfortunately, we're not going to see Goldstar come back to 2 in the TCG, I think. Like, I think that was just, like, like, the team, you know, being like, hey, in the TCG, we see you, Malice. We see you don't need 2 Goldstar, you know? Like, you'll do fine just without it. And once again, I think it would be a worse meta right now if Malice was the best deck. I think it would be, like, kind of one of those things where... like at least there's a lot of interactivity with Ryzeal. That's kind of what I was going with my point. If you play Ryzeal mirror matches, they are extraordinarily interactive, and I think like generally playing against Ryzeal is pretty generally interactive. Maybe not so much against the Fiendsmith variant because of things like Caesar, but that's like a Fiendsmith issue, right? Like that's not Ryzeal's that's not Ryzeal's fault. So, and also I think there's an argument where like Malice might be topping more than pure Ryzeal if Fiendsmith Ryzeal, like if Engraver was at 1, like in the OCG, like there might be an argument out there that, I mean, I think in the first week there were definitely more Ryzeal than Malice, like when no one knew about Fiendsmith. But I think overall that could have changed, right? What's up, Card Limits?
I just wish they would have addressed Fiendsmith on the last list, but at the same time they're printing a Boaku, so I don't know.
My man's ending on plasma. Holy shit.
Dude, that sucks. Just drawing perm.
I feel like I'm going against Kyle in GX format, and he drew D-Force.
Destiny!
I'm so creamed here.
I just reached Diamond Tier 2, big dog.
Oh shit, holy.
Yeah, you can reach any rank you want with any deck you want, guys. Just know that.
Congratulations, Marin Sus King. Well, I drew the thrust, so I think I won the game. If he has draw last card in hand, he has draw last card in hand, you know. Yeah, I mean, Sam, I agree, though. Like, you weren't on our last ban list live stream because you were preoccupied with livelihood things such as work. So, we, what did you think of the ban? Well, I mean, like, I thought overall, like, my biggest point with that was, like, where were the Fiendsmith hits? Like, that's what that was my biggest takeaway from that ban list. I was like, anything Fiendsmith is going to be the best deck now, and that's kind of like what happened.
I mean, yeah, I think Twins of the Eclipse is just gonna make Ryzeal just like so much better than like Fiendsmith X decks that it just ends up not being like a tier 0 thing, but very close to it, kind of like how Kashtira was.
I mean, Fiendsmith Ryzeal gets to run two twin just fine. So that's why I feel like it's still gonna be like Fiendsmith
yeah,
Ryzeal best deck.
I feel like it would just be better to run pure though, because you get to play like so many toolbox rank 4s that are just abusable with twins because they have soft once per turn effects.
Well, that's the theory with sorry, what's its face? Mitsurugi Ryzeal, because that's the best deck with twins. You get to loop that card. Like, it's better than pure with twins for sure. But like the thing is, the deck can't go second. It's another one of those FTK decks. Like, it cannot run like more than 9 hand traps. You know.
There might be one ban list decision that significantly alters a variant of Ryzeal. It doesn't exist because all the cards are banned and you can't really do anything cool with it, I guess. You could, but I mean, if they bring back Trident, oh lord.
Oh yeah, so what do you think happens if Trident comes back? Because like I actually don't think it does anything for Ryzeal in general, because it gets legal in the OCG, but like I don't mean to like, if you feel like it, if you disagree, feel free to like, I want to have a discussion. I just like, I see the OCG, and then in the OCG they actually don't use they don't actually use it in Ryzeal. Now that is the OCG, I will give you that. They have Artifact Scythe in the OCG, right? So
yeah. I feel like it would just see play over here because like Tornado Dragon's a great card, but like I don't know, Trident just seems like it takes up that card's spot.
But it also takes up checks.
Also, I totally just cracked this heroes board with a single thrust, and it was beautiful.
You're winning against Plasma?
For once in my career, Sam, yes. I'm gonna take this W.
I'm gonna sleeve up heroes next time I see you, big dog.
Bro, have you seen the new hero support? Like, what do you think of the new card out of Alliance Insight for heroes, the new evil hero? And what do you think of the Supreme Darkness support in general? Because, like, actually, I've seen combos where it lets the deck run Fiendsmith, and you can just, like, do, like, a non-hero lock combo and end on, like, Abaku and, like, IP and...
Just, it's a bold move to let them back into the game. I don't know. Because they saw what was happening with Corridor and Colossus on Master Duel before they brought it back in the TCG, so like they had to have known. I mean, that's
Bandit Skull says Ptolemaeus also used to be a big problem card, like the card you guys were talking about. But I think it's okay to go off the TCG ban list. I kind of forgot what the context of it. Also, can I stop bricking, please? Holy shit. I probably need like one more extender in this deck.
so. Yeah, the reason that Ptolemaeus was crazy is because if you had 3 level 4s on your board back in 2015, 2016, yeah, 2016, because you had to wait for Breakers of Shadow, you just got a free infinity on your end board. And back then, Omni Negates were like oppressively good. They were not dealt in droves to decks because they needed them. Like, Infinity was an unbelievably strong card back in 2016. Decks were absolutely willing to go out of their way to make 3 level 4s to put a Ptolemaeus on the end board. They were playing 3 extra deck spots to do this. I think they're referring to the Trident discussion. Like, extra deck resources are a precious resource only when they are precious. When you're not starving for them and you can like move them around, it becomes a lot more free of a resource for you. Like, Malice doesn't really get to change its extra deck too much. Yeah, you can change the extra deck, but then it changes how the deck plays because you kind of plan on, you know, just putting your extra deck on your board or at least using it to get to other cards in your extra deck. That's just how Link strategies are. I mean, you could play low to the ground, but like YuGiOh can just play so many different cards in its extra deck just free. So like if you find better cards that come out like Twins of the Eclipse or a potential Trident, you just throw them in.
I also messed up. I should have Book of Eclipse that Magician Souls. I forgot about its on field effect. It's like one of those cards that just like was a little before my time.
Bro, the Foolish Burial for cost for an extender, that Pot of Greeds for setting up your graveyard with spells and traps. Pretty good card. It's like Dark Magician Circular.
Does grass need it in 50 card deck? I mean, I typically don't run grass in anything below a 55 card deck. I think you can run anything like above 52. Good serpent. Oh, sorry, Sam.
I was just gonna say the grass numbers are a bit weird because deck building is just like there are so many busted cards that people are like compelled to play that their deck size ends up a lot of the time being over 40. So the grass math changes. I don't know. That's just interesting to me, I guess.
When do I Book of Eclipse? These guys.
What deck are you
like,
playing against?
I'm a Dark Magician. Like, they don't have a link they can convert into, right? Like,
for Magician's Rod?
Oh god, they're converting into a link. Oh, they're going
yeah,
Verte,
they got
it's
Artemis,
overall.
the Magistus.
Oh, yeah, I'm fucked. It's
or it's
Verte.
Almirage.
I mean, okay, if he's going Verte, then he just ends on Dragoon, and I go Eclipse, bait the Dragoon, go Tactics, kill. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the Master Duel Classic. You just bait the Dragoon and then steal it. They concede every time.
Oh, he's chaining Secrets of Dark Magic, though, so this might get a little funky.
He's gonna make 2 Dragoons.
Oh god, no. You're not even wrong, probably.
Either that, they're making the Dark Magicians.
They made Magnum the reliever.
Nice. Full Fiendsmith combo.
Wait, we got another branded Fiendsmith line then. We have
dude.
We got Quertus and we got Magnum the reliever.
All I'm saying is when the Fiendsmith cards hit Master Duel, it's gonna be an absolute disaster.
Oh yeah, I think that's why they're holding off on it. Like they are like, we are not ready.
They're like, guys, you shouldn't release this deck yet, right? The thing is with Master Duel, they'd probably release it with a Boaku. They're probably just waiting for the final fusion to come out here in the TCG.
Can we talk about Aboku? I know this is a little off topic, but
Yeah.
like that card is crazy, man. Like that
I
card actually
know.
is gonna be banned one day. Like, for
Yeah,
sure.
man, I know. It's like Promethean Princess, but like for light and darks. And like it's busted, it doesn't lock you. That card is so stupid, man.
Colossus is useless now, says Centania-chan, because there are cards like Little Knight. That is the thing, Sam. Like, we do have Little Knight and, like, Chaos Angel, SP, and Typhon, all these very generic board breaker
well,
extra
look,
staples.
when I say that, like, you know, it's like Ritual Beast's end board, it's not just the Colossus they have. They also have, like, the Link 4 and Steeds and, you know, maybe some other non-engine they open by chance. Or maybe you're under Shifter. Like, it's not just the singular card you have to deal with. Like, yeah, you know, in 2019, you could just deal with a single Colossus by just opening impermanence, but you didn't have cards like SP back then. The game just has, like, so many different ways to interrupt the opponent and stop them from playing at the same time that cards like Colossus backed up with one or two other interruptions are game winning.
Sam, I have a quick judge question. If I steal a Dragoon, do I get its Omni Negate if it's already used it?
No, Dragoon
Okay.
is a soft once per turn.
Thank you. So I have to go Thrust here. I probably still go Thrust, take, pop, Magnum, deal 28, and then go for OTK. Yeah, that's just...
Yeah, I mean, you talents steal the Dragoon, they will concede before it resolves.
What's up?
Did they concede before it resolved?
Do you guys see why we pay Sam the big bucks? Like, go check out his channel. Smams YuGiOh.
I love Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. Every time. I'm telling you.
Oh, a Tal's classic.
Take a million years, but I mean, any normal summon gets you there, at least in terms of getting you access to wave. So it's like you normal summon a Marincess monster, and if your opponent knows what it means, but they don't have interactions, they're just like, sure, go ahead, man. That's insane. And for people that don't know how to interact with you, they're going to throw hand traps at you thinking it's enough, but in reality, like, it's not even close. Yeah, there are a lot of things that drew me to the deck initially, and I just have not stopped playing it. I am currently playing a little bit of Merlantian in the TCG, but that's mainly because Aqua Angel comes out in March, and this is just a buffer between then and now.
By the way, let it just be known I'm playing against Drytron, losing against Drytron. Actually, no.
Good.
I didn't lose the first die roll, but he just maxed the shit out of me, which made him win, so... Now I'm losing the die roll. I have Super Poly, but I'm not... I mean, Super Poly into Garura for two of his Life Fairies, maybe? Are they any of them unaffected, Sam?
No.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna be able to crack the board.
Yeah, you can, like, just literally wait as long as you want for that Super Volley. Although I'd probably recommend using it, like, when they get 2 level 1 Drytrons on the board and they haven't summoned Fafnir, just so, like, you don't get blown out by Fafnir being the guy on their board and then they play with that, but...
I'm going second.
Oh. You're
So,
going
like,
second?
Yeah, so I'm, like, wondering why I can Super Poly on their end board.
They might just end on... Well, it depends, because Drytron can go a lot of ways in terms of, like, how it sets up its end board. But if you get hit by Vanity's Ruler, you're cooked. That's all I'm saying.
That card's not real.
Until they tribute summon it.
He gave
Kyle
me a
got cooked by it at a regional. I was like walking by the table that he was playing at. I glanced over at his game and just saw Vanity's Ruler on the opponent's side. I'm like, oh no. That's it. He's cooked.
By the way, how did your plans go yesterday? They went pretty good. Cannot complain. Are we on top of power creep? What can Konami do if we limit card design power? Or if we are at the limit of card design power? I don't think we'll ever be at the limit of card design power. I think it's just...
No, I mean, like, I thought we were at the limit of card design power in 2019 when I looked at, like, the Orchest cards. Or, like, the Adamancipator cards in 2020. I'm like, this is about as much as a Yu-Gi-Oh card should be able to do. And then it just kept going. Like, we're 5 years later, you know? Like, card design power creep can't stop. Like, just inherently. Like, if they want these cards to be even remotely playable, they need to be able to do, like, similar things. So, the fact that cards are so crazy now, and they're just continuing to get crazier and crazier, like, Konami is too far in terms of, like, designing to power creep the game. Like, it's very clearly their intent. So, I mean, they're going to keep doing it. We're just going to continue to see how egregious individual Yu-Gi-Oh cards get. Like, you can actively make design decisions that hinder a deck's ability to play generic cards such that it's more fair in terms of, like, you know, Princess is waterlocked so that you can't use the cyber stuff, but you still get Splash Mage, but that's because she's a water. But, like, the Snake Eyes cards didn't have any locks on them, you know? Fiendsmith cards didn't have any locks on them. So it's just, like, a card design issue, as well as, like, you have to make these cards fair so they don't immediately break the game, while simultaneously making sure that they're better than the cards that do break the game. Like, then you end up with cards like Detonator. Like, yeah, you can play it in Ryzeal. Then they lock you into rank 4s. So, like, it's going to be a tough time unless you're doing an exact Ice into Fiendsmith play. But, like, bro, Detonator is so overtuned. And it's overtuned for a reason.
I can just... If I activate Branded Lost, do I have priority to use Super Poly, or can they chain? They can
You
chain,
mean
right?
you activate Branded Lost?
Yeah, so they have priority. Yeah, so they have priority.
Yeah, they would get an opportunity to activate effects before Branded Lost resolves. But if they pass priority back to you, you can activate Super Poly. And then they can't respond.
I'll just fuse off his rituals. Those seem pretty good. Actually, the other one's in negate. So, hold up. Which one should I... Banish it. Target one face up. It loses 2,000. And then you can send that card to the graveyard. Can't target. So I should probably keep that one on the board. What's up, Dylan Norris in the chat?
What's up?
I'm so ready for my Hat Boys. A Stellar with an AK is a classic. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Sam for giving me the idea to put back on the channel, to throw up as a merch piece, honestly. He was like...
You know how I am with hat. That was like hat format joke. But yeah, like that goes hard now.
Yeah, I need to get one of the hats to myself. They look very,
A Stellar
nice.
with the AK. Crazy.
So he already
So,
used
like-
that effect. Yeah.
So like after Lorcana set championship, we went to Ichiban in the mall complex. For those of you that are listening that don't know, Ichiban, it's in like the Blaisdell area if you're in New York. Pretty good food. I'd highly recommend it. But there's a GameStop literally right next to it. And we went inside and I got myself another Piplup plush.
Oh shit. We've
It's
expanded
the most
the
distinguished
Piplup
of the
army.
gentlemen. It's not just a round Piplup, it's a full Piplup.
Oh yeah, because the original Piplup was was quite the rotund individual, I guess, circular individual.
Yeah, no, you're right. Anatomically speaking, he's a round boy, friend-shaped. I also got a Squirtle plushie as well. He is asleep.
All right, we're great. I mean, I think we're gonna be fine here. He has a unknown and then a card in hand. I set up the Cartesia to play around Imperm, which is like the likeliest. If he has Droplet, it might be an issue, but we can go Lubellion here. I do find it interesting that in the OCG right now, the top 3 decks are seemingly Malice. Oh wait, is that a negate? Oh, he did have the Droplet. Wow, why am I so good at this game? Wait. He went Droplet, and he didn't send a trap. I have Retribution in the graveyard, so I can chain Retribution, then chain Cartesia. Oh, yep. Wait, but then he goes Droplet, but that doesn't matter. At least I get to still get the Lubellion. Yeah, that's all that really matters here. I could also just make Lad here, but I think I need to do something that gets rid of that guy, though. And then he's going to be forced to choose with the Droplet, I guess. Oh, no, he has to drop with the Grand Guignol, and then I'll still have the Mirror Jade. Oh, that was perfect. Wow, he's got... Okay, yeah, I was about to say, he definitely had 2. That's all right. What do you think about Orcus becoming one of the better decks again? That's kind of interesting. Like, it's looking like Orcus is like top 2 deck over there right now, post the new support.
I mean, I'm sure that a small amount of that Orcus representation is from people who enjoy the deck. But I'm not trying to discount Orcus' viability here, but like a lot of people love Orcus.
That's fair.
But I mean, all it really needed was a Link 1, and then you just normal hard horror and you link into the Link 1 and you have full combo. Like, it's similar, just giving off like Prank Kids Meow vibes, but not as egregious. Although Meow is like probably